Hey, Skip Slusher in Sienna, and I want to go over a quick pre-flight checklist that you ought to do before every ride. Once you're on their back, you need to check in and see where your horse is and how they're feeling and how they're acting, and they change every day. I mean, the horse you had yesterday is not always the horse you have today. So the first thing I do is I'll start rocking my body forward and see if they move off that. Sit back, rock it back, see if they'll follow that feel back. Not very good on the back. Then I'll lift my hands and just see what kind of face I'm dealing with. So she's a little resistant at first. I want to make sure that she's going to give me her nose when she feels a little pressure. Next thing I'll check is a side to side. Is she stiff? Is she fighting me? Okay, so this side she's a little stiff. She couldn't give me her head without moving her feet. So now I know, okay, she's probably tight on this left side, which is why turn to the right's not going to be as fluid as turn to the left, because this side, touch her face, easy. This side, there, better. So that first one where she moved her foot, yes, your hand's tied to their feet, but you want to check in on where they are physically if they're stiff. The other thing I'll go to is bend their rib. Make sure she's listening and getting off my leg. So I'm going to bend the rib out, and that inside, that head should turn to the inside. So again, no reins. If I just reach back, other than the fly, I should get her head. So reach back, and I'm looking, but she should give me her head. Just because her ribs are moved, her head should come around. Next thing I'm going to do is sit down and ask for a stop. Okay, so she's listening to my seat. So we have forward, she's good. Stopping, she was good. Backing, this fly is really bugging her. Backing, not great. And then nose, if I ask for the nose, not bad. Side to side, not bad. This side was stiff. Now it's loosened a little bit by just stretching that. And those are some quick things that every ride I go through and I check the horse. I want to know what their mindset is. And if you do any of those and they really get upset, then you know that's a different ride than if they just completely ignore you. You want them to listen to you politely and softly, not ignore you, not overreact. And that tells you what kind of ride you're headed for. And I do that every ride, every horse. If you like this info, go ahead and subscribe.